Ladies and gentlemen, America is being hit by another polar vortex. So, the country right now is back in the deep freeze, especially in some areas. And later on this week, like where I am, we're going into the deep freeze here in the Northeast. So, the Northeast face ferocious Arctic blasts and wind chills near minus 60. Mm-mm-mm. So, back to back severe cold spells are affecting the lower 48. By Saturday, the wind chills in Boston will be near minus 30. So, here we go again. Here we go again. After January without much of a wintry winter in the eastern two thirds of the US, some of the coldest air on Earth is spilling into the region or will soon. The first swipe of the 1 2 punch of the Arctic air sent temperatures as low as minus 62 in Utah on Monday, which was the coldest temperature witnessed in the state in 21 years. The next punch, Friday, that's when we're going to feel it, and Saturday is set to bring New England its coldest air in years as a lobe of the polar vortex invades the region. Temperatures are set to drop below zero in much of New England, with some wind chills as low as minus 50 to minus 60 on Saturday morning. In some ways, it's deja vu as these cold snap mimic the one in December. Y'all remember that? I sure do. That drew a brief bout of extreme chill into the lower 48. As with that cold spell, the good news for heating bills is that the Arctic attack won't last long. Now, for us, it will be 2 days, Friday and Saturday. So, as the first Arctic front ran in the southeastern part, daily record lows were tallied beginning Sunday across the central U.S., from the Rockies to the plains. By Monday, cold record became widespread, including in Peter Sinks, Utah, minus 62 degrees. Yellowstone, Wyoming, minus 42 degrees. Idaho Falls, minus 32 degrees. Grand Rapids, South Dakota, minus 24 degrees. And Denver, minus 10 degrees. Woo, now that's some cold weather. Woo, that's some cold weather. Records for low maximums are also common on Monday. For example, Denver only rose to 4 degrees, and Lander, Wyoming, only reached minus 9 degrees. And these were daytime temperatures. Daytime temperatures. Okay, so wind chill alerts were up for much of the northern plains through Tuesday morning as lows again fell below zero from Denver to Des Moines and Milwaukee. And to the north, wind chills were as low as minus 50 in parts of North Dakota. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Enormous temperature contrasts have emerged in areas behind and ahead of the Arctic cold front. Record highs were common in the southeast on Monday and rose as high as near 90 degrees in Dundee, Florida, which is about midway between Tampa and Melbourne. That made for a 152-degree swing in temperatures across the lower 48 on Monday. And that's just tallying all of the temperatures, one of the largest in recent decades. The highest temperature in Georgia and Florida matched January records, according to climate analysis. And this is Maximilio Herrera. This is according to him. Additional record highs are possible Tuesday in Florida. Mm-mm-mm. So, a lobe of the polar vortex is expected to dive into northern New England on Friday and Saturday, currently spinning near the tropical home in the Hudson Bay region of Canada. Mm-mm-mm. So, a ferocious Arctic blast will bring dangerous cold and blowing snow Friday into Saturday. Mm-mm-mm. So, the weather system will work in tandem to drive the frigid air southward. And y'all saw what happened the last time we had something like this. There was so many people in Buffalo, New York that died. I mean, the cold is no joke. So they're calling this a intensifying storm, or it's also known as a bomb cyclone. So this is what you can expect. Now, it looks a lot like a hurricane, but it moves counterclockwise in circulation around the storm and clockwise circulation around the high pressure zone. It will direct cold into New England while interlocking gears. So temperatures from 5,000 feet off the ground are expected to dip at least to minus 40 Celsius. So all I got to say is everybody brace yourself. It is going to be a cold one. And like I said, the cold is no joke. And also have it's some type of plan in place just in case you lose power. Now, I know I told you this before. Where I am, I have gas heat like a lot of people in my area do. So if you have gas heat, even if the power goes out, you still have heat. If you're running electric heat, well, that's a whole different issue. So if your power go out, you're without any type of heat at that point. So just make sure you got a backup plan in the case, or, because sometimes the wind can knock out the power. And in some places, it's going to be cold and windy. So just make sure you're prepared and get all your food and everything that you're going to need to get through the weekend. It's best to get everything now before it gets worse. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video and stay warm. All right. So, please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.